You literally only get 3 seconds to clutch a life or death choice. Do you sprint, panic freeze, or pull out your phone? Today, we're reacting to folks who randomly caught the Grim Reaper dropping a jump scare. Think your nerves are made of steel? Let's find out. That toxic sun glare literally caused an insane pileup.
Cara imunda.
Literally in seconds, the entire zone gets completely erased by a giant dust wave. Shreds through the blocks and launches trash, literally everywhere. While the Twister following non-stop downpours, the barricade finally snaps, letting the flood surge directly through with absolutely zero resistance. A gigantic twister out in Uruguay totally claims the horizon, looking exactly like an alien threat, eating up everything on the map. On a super cursed stretch of road in Yong County, a random mudslide violently flipped this truck onto its side. Thank God, the locals instantly rushed in to clutch a rescue for the driver. The lane is clear now, but remains locked down due to massive ongoing drop risks. A chill boat ride instantly morphed into pure terror when a massive tornado completely hijacked their vessel. Rescue squads instantly deployed to the scene. The crew was completely oblivious to the incoming drop. Turns out the concrete slab wasn't locked down properly before the build even kicked off. Those 3 women pulled God tier RNG to escape before the apocalyptic Beirut port detonation in 2020. Only minutes later, the entire zone mutated into pure rubble and chaos. Those rapids were way more opus than he calculated. But the RNG was blessed when Lebanon's locals totally clutched up and saved him, right on schedule. An anxiety-inducing scene kicks off as a squad literally dodges the Grim Reaper when a chunk of a retail center in Brazil totally caves in during a massive hurricane. Trash just launches crazily across the sky while the cyclone drops down in Poland, sparking a wildly chaotic and scary vibe. An insane twister over in Italy shreds right through a crib with ridiculous energy, completely deleting walls and glass, while pure panic echoes through the mess. Cruising while intoxicated is a massive gamble and guarantees a catastrophic wreck, but miraculously, 0 casualties happened here. A flawless reminder to never test the overpowered stats of Mother Nature. The entire map at Laura's school got scrambled in a flash when the twister pushed through. A chill rain shelter mutated into an instant kill zone after a lightning strike dropped in Maharashtra, India. A colossal billboard folded, but luckily, death literally missed the skill check this time. Bro's entire life savings got wiped from the server in a flash. Watching the Rimac River completely devour this house in Chosica is absolutely soul-crushing. Her spider sense started tingling instantly, and her god-tier reflexes allowed her to yank the baby out of the red zone right on the final frame. An aggressive southern gale totally wiped out the clock tower at the Satala trade hub entrance over in Turkey, leaving the structure completely atomized. A totally wild crash dropped on Vietnam's north-south railway when a train absolutely obliterated a car that stalled out across the tracks. Luckily, the train operator only took light damage, and the truck driver had already bailed from the scene. A massive chunk of the cliff next to Baba Balak Na temple in Himachal Pradesh just deleted itself. In that moment, the crowd instantly full sprinted away as the roaring dirt wave charged straight at them.
Ah! Tiger shark!
Without that GoPro footage, nobody would ever believe. Haraguchi literally dodged a tiger shark's jaws right in his face. Zero hipertensão pulmonar was lost, but that's pure nightmare fuel right there. Lady Luck was 100% carrying him during this absolutely lethal slip-up. God-tier wind pressure violently snapped a massive crane, slamming it into a Kirov, Russia, apartment block and shredding balconies. Insanely, the lobby suffered 0 casualties. A totally unhinged cyclone was gearing up to detonate in Meppel, Netherlands, back on August 25th. That premium ocean render instantly morphed into pure nightmare fuel for the Sheraton Demisha resort in Shenzhen when Typhoon Mangkhut breached. Just a standard grind at the warehouse until a rogue tempest crashed the server.
A sudden storm decided to crash the party.
Looks like the admin just used gravity hacks to literally yeet everything into the sky. This tempesting Salisbury completely deleted the game's physics engine, turning a heavy whip weightless in a fraction of a second. Totally blindsided by that sharp curve, right after blasting out of the tunnel. Bro completely spun out, and the car launched right off the cliff. But luckily, emergency crews pulled him up fast.
Oh no! Oh no!
Mixing brutal gales and heavy floods, flipped this spot into pure mayhem, ripping off a roof, and literally sending a boat floating way too close to the neighborhood.
No, I like them.
Our poor town.
A flash surge out in New Mexico flips the main highway into a violent rapid, making cops shut down the lanes while the sludge washes completely over the asphalt. Huge thanks for sticking till the end, guys. Smash subscribe to guarantee you always catch the fresh drops first. Catch you all on the next upload. She definitely got a brutal reality. Check about the ocean's overpowered stats. Someone up there was 100% guarding her HP bar. One frame of lag, and that would have been a fatal game over. Just 1 microsecond of going AFK at Freshwater Beach almost got a dad and son completely deleted by the crashing waves. A brutal reality check about never letting your guard down around Mother Nature. A totally basic afternoon at Allenwick Park instantly glitched into a bizarre environmental event. Apocalyptic storms and savage tides mutated this Indonesian beach into a total void, literally deleting a school right in front of the server. A deafening blast completely rattled the village of Kojokaru. Homania! Thank heavens the house lobby was totally empty. An Inferno aggressively spawned, completely swallowing an aluminum factory in Spain. Luckily, hit them, the whole crew evacuated before the blast radius.
Oh, you got your umbrella? Our tree! Man. Okay, we're not leaving now, but that tree's gonna fall. That hit our tree.
They don't even realize how insane their RNG was to extract from their just-in-time. Bro's frosty winter fishing quest turned into pure trauma when an overpowered swell snapped the ice, plunging him into a lethal hazard. The property took massive damage, but it's a miracle no one was wiped out. Overring Vietnam, a botched build completely threw a crane off balance, sending it violently crashing into a neighborhood. Down at Mar del Plata port, a sewage rig violently barrel-rolled, dumping highly toxic waste all over the asphalt. Luckily, nobody caught physical damage, but the stench totally griefed the zone. Sadly, the garbage bin totally rage quit before anyone could clutch a rescue with a fire extinguisher. The literal intro of The Wizard of Oz just spawned in real life during a massive tempest out in Tobacuri. Stay super vigilant during these wet weather drops to dodge fatal glitches. You gotta strictly follow all welding protocols, bro. One careless microsecond can trigger apocalyptic damage. The premier storm of the patch turned this Thai Avenue into a lethal slip-and slide. Thankfully, the driver survived the spin-out. This 10-meter-high toxic geyser in Nanning didn't just grief the lane. It literally yeeted a heavy excavator like a cheap plastic toy. The operator's massive fumble mutated a fresh batch of newly made toilets into pure scrap in just a few short seconds. This is exactly why brushing the snow off your roof is a mandatory survival strut. A lightning bolt absolutely sniped a power line, spamming lethal sparks all over this road in St. Petersburg. Huge relief knowing the squad made it out okay. Totally distracted by the insane graphics of Iceland, not a single player in this tour group clocked the incoming hazard. Literally zero cover and absolutely nowhere to sprint. This run was a maximum tier stress test for the nerves. Doesn't matter how high you level your defense stats, it's never enough to tank nature's ultimate attack. Down in Colombia, a bus just randomly skidded out and plunged off the pavement into a gorge, sparking absolute terror for the witnesses. Brutal downpours forced a concrete barrier to cave in over in Russia, totally crushing and burying a bunch of parked cars in an ultra-fast, lethal dirt slide. This proves exactly why you gotta scan the clearance, because a rig out in Thailand snagged a wire and triggered a massive domino effect of falling poles.
Trap.
A totally random transformer blowout unleashed a gigantic power surge, spawning a massive fireball instantly. Aggressive gales completely flattened 18 heavy-duty power lines in Thailand, and the audio of the crowd panicking easily made the whole clip a million times creepier. A random tremor hit hard, forcing a whole structure to fold right in front of the crowd, leaving everyone completely stunned, horrified, and trying to process the chaos.
Verse right there.
Nothing ruins a chill casting session like to massive humpbacks breaching right next to the boat, totally uninvited.
Oh my God!
Shout out to Isaac. Bro totally clutched up and blocked the drop, and prevented himself from tumbling like a ragdoll down the massive cliff.
They gonna keep it?
They locked in immediately once they spotted the glitch, and literally ticks later, the cargo container violently collapsed, missing the driver's exact coordinates by a hair. Mud, completely waterlogged from the non-stop rain, forced this Mexico crossing to completely snap, literal seconds before a dude walked onto the planks. An absolutely insane clutch survival. That trike was literally breakdancing on the asphalt. Thank God it didn't flip over. Honestly, give this guy a silver medal. The landing was a little glitchy, though. Totally looked like a brutal face plant, but bro pulled off a god-tier trick instead. That window frame crashed down like a meteor, yet he just kept strolling like an NPC.
Oh my god!
Bat plus ball.
Insane RNG creates the ultimate highlight reel. Win or lose, you gotta keep grinding. Every single drift builds your XP. Jadelson's got veins of absolute ice. That's what years of grinding gets you. Looks super clean on the surface, but one yank and boom, the whole garage jumped. This Bangkok Civic has seen some wild stuff. That Dodge was straight up holy. Bro definitely had a guardian angel riding shotgun today. Bro is strictly using chopsticks for his buns now. A single frame of lag. Oh man. And he would have been crushed by that falling brick wall. An absolute clutch escape. That evasion was pure wizardry. Super clean, fast, and brokenly lucky. Granny tried to hit the brakes. Instead, she dropped a brutal vitamin C crash. Holy crap, his ping is insanely low. That is top-tier dodging right there. The street basically threw a surprise ambush, and this driver almost became the main victim.
Ready?
Get it! Get it!
And that is exactly why I say, nice shot, dude. that Minibus launched like a Michael Bay stunt, while the car driver slipped away like John Wick. Zero capes, no CGI, just bare hands and absolute nerves of steel. Bricks can tank that damage, humans can't. Insane clutch. The motorcycle wiped out, but bro kept sprinting. Man is heavily invested in his cardio grind. It ain't even Christmas yet, but that falling ladder gave me a heart attack. Did an F1 pit crew literally train this dog? The trio's hype got instantly cancelled when the heavy gate violently pancaked. Huge W that the kids evaded damage. A single brain fade almost let the Inferno consume the entire fuel station, but the crew's ice-cold execution blocked the disaster right on time.
Just in time.
The penthouse pool at the Peter Gillis Resort totally rotted out, triggering this absolutely chaotic structural fail. Massive W that the lobby evacuated before the roof caved in.
Truck.
Lieutenant Brandon en pleurs. Jet accelerated down the runway. The run looked flawless, minus one catastrophic detail. Another brutal wall collapse dropped in Dowser, Rajasthan, India. The three dudes literally dodged the Grim Reaper by mere frames. A rogue jeepney violently breached the zone, instantly griefing a super chill moment for these three players. That tree trunk was 100% their MVP meat shield. Literally microseconds after, a lady strolled by an ancient public school building in Hapur, India, totally disintegrated. It dropped post-hours. Relief no students were trapped inside. So huge. Surfing is clearly the biome's favorite minigame, right? Typhoon reap a violently griefed Krobby. Thailand, ragdolling cars straight inside their own garages. A god-tier wind-blasting Guayas literally chopped a massive tree right onto a crib while the squad was eating lunch. 0 HP lost, but the jump scare was absolutely legendary. It's like the server wanted to permanently scar this wholesome family. Meat! Straight up, looking like an urban toxic tsunami, thick sludge erupted from the Piranha landfill, flushing garbage everywhere and sparking massive concerns about the eco-hazards. This wild sequence dropped during a monsoon in Changji, China. 0 casualties reported. Clip alone is enough to give anyone a severe panic attack. Yikes, it seemed like a totally normal gate, until it pancaked the ground like a meteor. A heavy rig lost its brakes in the city of Hama, but the dude dodged the collision on the final frame. It's all chill vibes until your own ceiling attacks you.
Just half a second slower and it would have been a disaster. During construction, the scaffolding tilted suddenly. The worker almost fell, but no injuries reported.
The second that loader started tipping, bro smashed the eject button and bailed to safety. Bro literally went AFK while the tree collapsed. Who's the real boss now?
Whoa!
There's no way she planned to intercept that drop. Is he here to buy stuff or test an extreme delivery mod? waited in the lobby forever for a player, and this totally random NPC spawned in. Bros, Guardian Angel was literally carrying the team today. Give that epic sidestep a gold medal right now. Pure RNG blessed him in a microsecond. That stray wheel launched like a missile, but bro styled on it like a ninja. Speedrunning is cool, but play it safe if you want to log out alive. Damn, and he was totally getting deleted. One pixel closer. Super lucky this worker's ping was low. The highway never forgives reckless rushes. Better to lag behind than get permanently banned. What a god tier clutch. Someone buff that tree's stats. A massive trunk drop spawned right on her path. Slamming the brakes totally saved her HP. Huge W on that sprint a few frames later, and it was an absolute wipeout. Flew like an action movie stunt and stuck a perfect landing. 0 casualties.
Two of them. There, put your feet up there, bro.
That canopy could have easily pancaked the ride, but thanks to some god tier RNG, it lands right next to the doors without a scratch.
Я заснял.
The whole wreck dropped instantly, just one panic steer, and the rig was completely drifting out of bounds. Literally in ticks, the tremor flips the chill hot dog stand into a total disaster zone of vibrating steel and dropping inventory. A brutal surge just completely erased sections of a marina, pushing junk floating down the Kentucky River, while the waterline just keeps climbing